What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. And yes, I'm on the floor right now, right plugged into the charger. To be honest, move these clothes stuff out the way, you know. But yeah, anyways, I'm doing a video. I'm plugged into the charger, so I'm connected to the wall, and I just felt like I felt like expressing. I feel like we're expressing what's off the top of my head right now. These ideas. So while I charge up. So anyways, this video is just about how to stop caring about other people's opinions, other people's thoughts, what they think about you, their judgments, all of that whole thing, and how to like keep your own faith and hope and drive and belief in yourself alive. So, I'm always work in progress. I'm a young guy and whatnot. I don't have it all figured out, but I do at least have faith. I do at least have a drive, and I at least do have intuition, intuitive awareness, you know, throughout me, from mentors and just from God, from me personally, like, no, I'm not where I need to be, and yes, I am aware that, like, this life is just an ongoing process, but I'm aware that there are levels that we can climb higher and higher financially, everything, love, everything, and like basically what I'm realizing is just that, you know, it is hard. It is hard when you first starting out doing what you really want to do. Like, yeah, when you really are doing something different, and yet at the same time, it's something that's, you know, intelligent. Many people, you'll get a lot of resistance and a lot of flack and a lot of awkward stares and a lot of people just pushing you to the left. Some people may give you a fake smile and they may think all these beautiful, amazing things, but they don't have the courage to talk to you, you know? And honestly, it should be something that naturally flows, you know what I'm saying? Nobody has to, like, be lower than us or bow down to us or anything like that, or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? But the point I'm making is just that, sometimes, we're going throughout the day and, like, we realize obviously we don't force people to make a lifestyle change, just like they don't force us, you know. But I am saying is that, like, sooner or later, people will have to cross paths and people will have to learn how to hold up the peace flag and bridge a gap and learn how to unify and come together. Because it's like ridiculous, to be honest, that some people have to go through so many hurdles and obstacles just to breathe and get to a point of stability. Something that most people have been taking for granted for all their life. And that's why they've been suffering inside, but they live a fake lie, you know, but they want to lie to themselves. And then eventually, what I'm saying is that the truth will come out of them. You know what I mean? You can only run from the truth for so long. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm continuing to do. Like, of course I don't have it all figured out, but I guess the way I'm approaching it is that, okay, our vehicle, our body, our health, our wellness, honestly, for me personally, is like our top priority, is the best investment. Shout out to Infinite Waters Drop Smart for helping us realize this, as well as Dr. Sadie and a few other mentors. But it's true. So if a lot of us have been eating a bunch of garbage for 20 years, that means we've got a lot of healing to do. So 2.5 years being a vegan, plus meditation in there, here and there, that's a little bit time of healing. But, and at the same time, I'm aware that there's so much more healing to do. You know what I'm saying? There's so many more levels, because I see out in my physical reality that, hey, there's plenty of people that are way older than I am and they're moving along. So that's what helps me keep going too, to not give up and sell out or do something silly. Like, that's what keeps me going, because I know the more and more I'm doing, I'm helping regenerate my organs and everything. Sooner or later I'm gonna get to even more wholeness within me, more peace and health within me, that, I will have so much more confidence within myself and be able to express myself even more, actually love myself 100% finally as that happens, you know, and like, what I'm saying? Like, it'll feel so much more amazing because then I'll be able to just attract things without even me having to do anything, or be able to just have the confidence or have just the right alignment with the stuff. Because even now, like most people, big time successful people, they will get told no a lot, or they will be rejected a lot. And excuse me, they end up some of the most successful people in the world. Like J.K. Rowling for Harry Potter. I remember they said she was homeless, like living in a car or something like that, writing Harry Potter, and that's one of the most top-selling books of all time. Series and movies. What else? Oprah. I know she went through a lot of stuff, and she had definitely a journey for her to pop off, to rise to the amazing levels of success she's at now. Um, who else? I'm aware Steve Harvey went through some things too, some hard times. A lot of successful, strong people have hard paths. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's these things are like our motivation, our inspiration in a way. And for me personally, it's just like, okay, at least I can just take care of my health first and foremost, which I'm doing, and like I can continue to plant seeds here and there, which I'm doing with the business, with the YouTube, with connections, with network marketing, all that stuff. Sooner or later, the world will have no option besides yes. And I'm not even saying, I'm not even trying to get the whole world to like me. What I'm doing is getting meaningful, true reflections and connections. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. It's not to have the crowd around me living with me. It's not to have everybody like me. No. But you will respect, and you do respect me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like someone to respect them. That's something I've learned. And I see it, and that's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Not better or worse. It's just at least keep the respect. Some people they don't even respect at all themselves. So, a lot of times they're worried about getting everybody to like them. You know what I'm saying? But that's not me. Hence why I'm not over here selling my soul. Why I'm not over here putting on a fake act. Because sooner or later that mask has to come off. You know what I'm saying? Especially those of us, you know, who are in our early 20s. More than likely, us really smart ones, we desire to live a long life, up to triple digits. You know what I'm saying? If not somehow more. So that means a lot of time will pass. Yes, time, we're on this planet for a short time in contrast to the universe. How fast we're flying on this planet, and how vast and big, the solar system is. I'm aware of this. But in this, down here, how it is, okay, we gotta be intelligent here, 50, 60, 70, 80 years is a long time of making a living, earning a living, growing, expanding, building, living, traveling, loving, eating, all that stuff. So the point is like, are you going to fuel that with stuff in the opposite direction that you hate just for a paper dollar? To finally, and just day in, day out, just put yourself through misery, literally. And to the point where finally, after all these years come, and you finally approaching death, and you realize that you just spent all of your money on medical bills and hospital and stuff like that. Whereas, the person that you were rejecting and judging, was healthier than you and is very healthy and different and, cool like us. And by then, coming to the end of their life, they have so many riches, saved up that they're able to hand to their family members, that they just have so much to give and so much left because they healed themselves already healthy. They created there's extremely super producer, all the way over the top. They made everything back times infinity. All that love, healthy, amazing, inspiring energy just came back to them times infinity, because their heart was in the right space. You know what I mean? And like that's basically where I'm coming from with all this stuff. It's like let's be real. Most people they pick a job just because of a price, but then deep down they know they don't want to be there, and also they are on social media messaging us, talking to us in real life, or even just complaining about on social media about they hate their job, but yet they keep going in over and over and over and over again, year after year after year, and it just translates into the children's behavior, into like the circumstances, all that stuff, when they know that it's much more dope to like do your own thing. Of course, none of us are perfect. Of course, there's a process for all this stuff, but my biggest meaning is just like, okay, we all do deserve to have a family. We all do deserve to have one, a great love. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where it all starts. That's like the foundation structure point that we can build from, instead of just being really greedy with certain stuff. Yes, have an amazing imagination and be worthy of so much. Yes. And at the same time, like, it's a process. We're not trust fund babies or things handed out to us, So my point is that, you know, at least have those things that are in your heart, close to your soul, that keep you going, that give you a lot of fire, a lot of steam, a lot of motivation. For me personally, it's children. You know, I'm not gonna be out here having children where I'm out here barely making enough money just to pay the rent. You know, or just having a slave away for a few hours just to bring home, you know, enough money just to have gas to put in the car and maybe a, a small snack. No, I'm putting myself in a position where I'm able to provide so much for the family I have, without a doubt, without a question, without fooling around, without none of that crap, but just to be in that position. And that's what keeps me going so strong, because there will come a point in time where all these haters, all these naysayers will either, one, be off the face of the planet, two, find their way coming back begging up to us for help, or three, you know, whatever, they just stay in their own world. It doesn't even matter. So my point is just that sooner or later, the will, the light, the inspiration, the guidance, whatever you want to call it, the fire, the flame, will burst so hard, so high within us, our love, to where people will have no choice but to choose us and to go forward with this. You know what I'm saying? Because you have something that money doesn't buy, and that's a child. You know what I'm saying? A well child that you actually waited to produce instead of rushing and forcing everything. You know, so that's my point. I keep those things alive. I keep the fact that I'm aware that I'm healing my body at exponential rates, and that I can be of usefulness to a lot of the world. All the talents I have. I'm well spoken. I have trumpet playing experience. I'm well rounded in all athletics, sports, and whatnot. Love personal training, lifting weights, bodybuilding, basketball, football, all the sports. I love editing on videos and music. You know what I'm saying? I'm well written as well. I'm in the process of writing books as well. So my point is, there has to come points in time where you just have to know and just look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I am worthy. I am a king, or I am a queen. I am a god. I am a goddess. And I need to keep doing what I can do to continue living well and improving quality of life, to where I'm even more stable, to where I have improved levels of health and wellness, and just confidence within, you know, a genuine smile, a genuine appreciation of ourselves, you know, our own work, you know, that's what it is. We came here to live an awesome. Why would you want to come to Earth? Why would you, you know, want to walk through and go throughout your day every day thinking that you have to be miserable every day, thinking that you have to lose for the rest of your life? That's honestly what should be the inspiration for you to turn that stone, that rock over, and become the champion, become the hero, become the winner. You know, to where finally, hey, it's not to a point where you know it all or you perfect, but at least you're at a point where you have some really tremendously impactful power, you know, and you're winning consistently, and you're stable, and you know you have leveled up, and you're continuing to keep leveling up, but at least you're at this really high level, you know, that's a lot farther than where you once were. So anyways, it's your boy Sky, broadcasting live